I never even got the ads, and I just hear you select your save. Oh shit. Awkward. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to do this fucking full screen and dimmer or something like. Okay. Why is that correct me game? Okay. Was it like this, was it? I'm trying to write this down. What the fuck? Yeah, sure. I don't think that's gonna work with it, just okay, mine's safe. Almost. Okay, Jesus, dude. I'm just gonna be those are from high school. Okay, now. You already know. Okay. And I like poetry. I mean, I'm not very educated in poetry, but I've read some, and every time I'm like, yeah. I like to think about things and feel deep. I have feelings. Okay. And you can use skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Well, I saved it, like, I don't think I need to do that. I want to move this here. I just want the girls to know I'm part of the club, you know? Hell yeah. I got my shit changed. What's this over here? Oh god. I fucking... Every time I click on something over here... Okay. It's a quiet day. I walk a familiar path out, know where I'm going. I'm hanging by a thread, with no one below to catch me. The waters below rise and crash. They beckon me towards their dark, heavy embrace. I beg for someone to pull me back from this edge, to hold me close and tell me what I'm thinking. It's a quiet day. That's a good one, Fern. Like, that... Maybe you should be writing poetry, like... You're kind of fucking nailing it. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Kane. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I literally just started this scene by saying how used to it I am now. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. It seems like she likes me, like, and I'm, like, going for that purple-haired girl, and so I feel kind of bad. Like, she's the only one that seems to actually like me. Anyway, time for anime goon time. Yeah! Damn it. I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted to make an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. Damn, I said this fucking girl likes me. That purple-haired girl, this fucking dog, even her name, he just couldn't. Guess I'm the one with the biggest boobs. Is that true? Is she the one with the biggest boobs? Oh god. Damn it. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. This broke bitch, she wanted me to buy it. I would have bought it for you. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Natsuki was saying she stuffs her... You're right. She stuffs her bra. God damn it. Yuri, that's your name. Yuri. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Uh-huh. Yuri. Yuri? Yuri? Like that? Yuri? Aha. I wasn't listening. Fuck, what did I do for her voice? I mean, I'm barely doing voices anyway, but, you know, at least I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Kane to let me borrow some money. Excuse me? That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibility... Damn it. I just love hearing you make anime girl noises in my Bluetooth headphones. That's good. I mean, it's gonna keep happening. Now hear this. It'll make it better for you, because I'll tell you what's happening here. I actually... Oh, God. Let me look around. See who's paying attention to this live stream. Every time that Yuri is here, she will come up and she will put her hands in front of her like this, and she just holds her hands in the air, like several of them do. I don't know, it's a fucking anime girl thing. But then she puts her hands behind her back, and when she does, it feels like her chest noticeably does expand. And then every time it happens, it draws my attention because I don't know what's happening. I just see a color pop because the red and brown is covered, and then it just comes back out. And so it would look really bad if I was playing this with like an eye fucking scanner, because it's forcing me. Okay, Herbie, you about to catch this shit in 4K. Herbie. I mean, he does have this fucking camera eyeball looking thing. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. It has to be what those noises are, right? Because they do it too much. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. I hope my wife comes in here. Alright, Bill Nye the Science Guy. Maybe focus less on the expansion and more on this incredibly complex character conflict. God. It was a trap for me to play this game. I think that's what you actually wanted, Fern, is that there's no psychological horror to this. This is actually just a gooner game, and you just wanted to watch how far I'll go. This is basically just Honey Pop with more steps. I know it. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that. Oh, come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Would you be mad? No, I wouldn't be mad. I'd actually think that's incredibly funny. And also... Okay, wait. Okay, I'm starting to see why you picked Yuri. I'm pretty sure every other girl in this classroom is an actual moron. Yeah. I mean, that too. But, you know, she said she kind of likes horror books. And also, I just really like the purple eyes and purple hair. It's cool. It's fancy. But no, I wouldn't be mad. Honestly, that would be funny as fuck. And, like... I'm not really against playing a game like that. It's just that, you know, normally... Like, the fact that Dashi played Honey Pop and made that like a YouTube video shocked me, because I always thought, like, in my head, I'm like, that's Like, I would never. I couldn't. Like, I would think that nobody would want to watch that. It wouldn't be as good. But, like, a setup like this would be funny. And even then, like, if people, for some reason, imagine I had fucking 10 people in here all asking me to play Honey Pop, then I'd do it. Like I said, I'm not against it. So if this was just an anime fucking gooning game, oh well. Okay. Pwap! Did somebody just fucking hit her? Was it me? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? She's a fucking idiot. She could beat his meat on camera and make it entertaining. Oh, God. If I could do that, the kind of money I'd be making would be... I don't... OnlyFans money, I guess. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. What was I doing for her voice? I wanted her to be grumbly. You just fucking nail her in the face, hit her with the Saitama serious punch. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but I do know who that is. One Punch Man. Saitama? Saitama. I know. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. What the fuck? What's wrong with her? Just voicing her like Willem Dafoe Green Goblin. I can't even do it. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do I think it gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Can you two get out of here? I'm trying to talk to my girl, actually, and she looks uncomfortable by you two. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Damn, that bitch! You've just been standing here in silence for 5 minutes. Godspeed, Spider-Man throws cookie. I know, this is so weird that you're standing here. Like, when I'm in situations like this, like, if I'm, like, sort of just... my part in the conversation has ended and I've been standing there for a little too long, I'm either going to say something or I'm going to back up. What an animal. I know, you just fucking reached over, ate her cookie. That's crazy. What's up, VN Chill? Doki Doki, yes. Playing some more today. How you been? Hey, did you seriously just do that? I agree, Natsuki. They are treating you crazy. What even is? I don't even know how to do this anime noise. Good, I'm at work, so I can't chat much, but I'll be here. Oh, no worries, man. You know, do what you gotta do. I appreciate you hanging out for even a minute. I hope work's going all right. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Hi. Sorry, why are you I'll be lurking. Appreciate it, man. Sayori, why are you laughing like Frieza? Yeah. I kind of was expecting the way she was just like, Monica, can you tell her? And then she was looking around. I thought that was going to be the moment that this whole fucking thing was going to transition to horror. It was gonna cut to fucking Monica in the corner, just like hunched over a book, and she's gonna turn back and have crazy eyes. But Monica is in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me? Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. This is weird that you guys are down on yourself. Don't be like this. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend. Monica got abducted by aliens. I knew it. Monica's gonna show up crawling on the ceiling with her head spun around. Exactly. That's Monica is a Resident Evil tyrant now. Yeah. All fucking... Why were you late, Monica? Staring into her cold, dead eyes. Hey, bet you might have to kill Monica. She's gonna steal your girl. Yuri glazing crazy. Fucking A. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. I thought I didn't have the option to go for Monica, did I? For whatever reason, like, it made it seem like me and Monica had, like, a pre-existing connection, but I had no ability to go after her in the section where I was choosing words. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? My last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kane. Okay, but you have to play Runaway by Kanye West. But also, you know, I know Kanye West, but I just want to hear the beginning. Do you have a connection in the sense of the previous year? You had a class there? Yes. Yeah. I was hoping that she was also going to be an option, but I mean, I don't, you know, like, I'm going based off such limited information that who the fuck knows. For you folks out there that know what's going on, you're like, you know, hearing my confusion. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. What? That would be such a dumb story to tell. Yeah, Sayori tried to get me to buy her something from the vending machine. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. Okay. Hey, Yuri. Yuri. Eh? Ah! I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. You fucking bitch. I thought we had something special. Maybe she's one of those secret paths, like when you can date an airplane or some shit in dating sim, but instead of dating a plane, you just get to date a woman with political power. Sayori tried to pull a Saul Goodman on me, Monica, and you should have seen it. She's such a disgusting weasel. That's so crazy. Talked about her like that, but you're right, she did. Oh wait, I read that. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. Oh, if that's the case, why don't you go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Aren't we in a classroom? What are you talking about? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Where do you plan to do that? Exactly. Apparently in the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a sec? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounded to explain this to Monica. This is the least weird thing. Imagine some crazy goblin just peeked out from the closet back there. Dude, I keep thinking like that too. I'm like, is something gonna like, just look? I've always said how fucking unsettling it would be if there was something in a game that like you've played a ton. If you find something that's just not supposed to be there, like isn't real in the game. Like something that I don't know, fucking Fortnite. Like if I was playing Fortnite and I saw something in the Battle Royale that was just like really out of place, it would freak me out. Crazy 3D goblin. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What if that fucking dude jumped out? Okay. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That kind of is a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Kane in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. I have that fear with Minecraft a lot, especially when every now and then going back to old alpha builds. Yeah, exactly. Minecraft, like, that would be... I don't know. It would just really, like... It would make me feel like I've been living a fucking Ben is drowned thing. Or Ben fucking drowned, not Ben is drowned. I'm all fucked up. Then let's go, Kane. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Oh, she's doing that weird no eyeball thing. Yuri tells Monica off and then Monica hits that pose. I'd be pissed off with her too. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing about her pose. It was a bit disrespectful. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but I don't know. I think, I think we all overreacted in that situation, if I'm honest. Although it does remind me, I got to tell the story in 50 seconds or less. These two people at work, they are constantly, this person's constantly following this other person around at work. Every time they work together, they just follow one another around. And they are both managers, so nobody can tell them anything. Except there was a third manager who's seen this situation, and this third manager the other day fucking was just like, he doesn't need a shadow. Whenever this one person was going to go do something and the other person came following, he doesn't need a shadow. Oh, and it made my fucking day. I was just sitting there like, yes, like watching a manager say that to two other managers so they can all fucking argue when it needed to be said, but I couldn't say it. But yeah, Minecraft Alpha's back when the game looked like Silent Hill with the fog. Yeah, like those You sent me those guys. That guy, he had those videos, right? And he was like playing on like earlier builds, and it did look fucking weird. Anyway, I'm about to have an ad. I guess you'll have to tell me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be right back this shit and get some water. Okay. So I'm playing this haunted game. The girls are gonna start making fucking gorilla noises whenever they see each other touch you, like that one South Park episode. It's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. They're way overreacting. Is this her? Look at this little tiny icon of her where it used to say history. The true horror is that I made you download malware. That would be admittedly less funny. Somehow I reached the end and it was like, this whole time we just been infecting your whole fucking computer. It's so weird. Like, it's reacting poorly with Streamlabs or something. Like, where even is that photo from? Because Yuri was there the whole time that I was talking to the other two, so who the fuck... Screen burn in on my fucking Streamlabs screen or scene. Anyway, Kane, how come even when I this isn't part of the game, right? Is this because I'm playing in full screen? Did I just go blind? Is that... How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as long as... She's pulling her gun out. I know, did she just strip down? Is this censored? What the fuck? There's nothing I... It's in the picture. This can't be real. Okay. Nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions. We can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Oh, she put it away. Thank God. Oh, it's in the picture too. Wonderful. There we go. What the fuck happened? See, this is the movement she does, where her hands are... No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Kane, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Kane, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? I know, like, how long is this after-school club that we got time to be making tea? You unpause and she's just skinned. I'm stressed that that's something that this game is gonna do. I don't know. Damn it. I mean, it's just like, you know, you recommended me that fucking Backrooms game and I was just full sprinting through it afraid. Because I didn't know what was gonna happen. Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Kane. I feel like this is such a weird... We're kind of blossoming our relationship from literally nothing, from normal human interaction. I don't know. Imagine something I've said this far wasn't even a joke. See, that's possible. I've got my eye on this closet back here. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup. Oh, wait. I fucked didn't mean to click. Welcome to Dating Sims. I guess you're right. Kane, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Okay. Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. What's wrong with your back, girl? I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Why? Because you'd have a chair so you can... Same as you'd do on the wall. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Hey, I can help you with that back pain. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my tail. You have a tail, I bet? I don't know. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes. I have terrible reading posture. I don't think that's what she was going to say. She's going to say, like, it's because of my small alien that's controlling this fake robot body that lives in my back or some shit like that. It's because of this demon scratch. It's because of my zombie bite. This chainsaw I took to my spine. She was going to say something crazy. I gave her an out. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I think she was going to say because of my giant fat tits. That's probably what it was. Oh, Jesus. It's okay, Yuri. I also have back pain from my giant fat tits. I have some chocolate as well. See what I mean? It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Does it? Chocolate and tea? Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I have some chocolate as well. Biggie bags. I mean, what the fuck? I just pulled that out of nowhere this whole time. I did have some chocolate, a bag of it, actually. I can't see too well. See, like, there's nothing for me to say there. It's just an exclamation point. But I still feel like in an anime, my character would go, huh? Some shit like that. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but I just make light Yagami noises for those. Light Yagami noises? He's normal. What the fuck does light do? Uh, I take a chip and eat it. Okay, I gotta focus. When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Well, no, because she reads faster. She's going to get to the end, and then she's going to notice that you're staring at her chest, thinking about not touching it. Also, this is the same animation on her arm of her having two hands up. They just obviously remove the other one, but it's like the same exact drawing. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. It makes me look so big. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? You want me to feed it to you? I'll give you a piece of chocolate. Hold on. Well, to be fair, that would be exceedingly difficult. She has 99% chest, of course. I mean, this is definitely not the ideal way to read a book with someone. I don't think at all. Especially that they both have their own copies. Just sit next to each other and read your own copies. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Look, she's got shine around her. Then she walks in one day and she's just a giant pair of tits. That's the next chapter. Whoa, I didn't know this was that kind of game. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Dude, she might touch our dick. Natsuki's just like, see? I told you she's stuffing me. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. She just fucking opens up a predator mouth. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively That's the chocolate? Place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Kane? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... I was like reading while playing fucking Twister while they're describing it. I know. I know, every 5 seconds they're moving. Like, just read the fucking book. Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I mean... Can I get your number? Like, can we just... Let's handle this, alright? I see. This situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she even can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. This time, she opens up her alien mouth. Can we just read? I thought this whole fucking club was... What are we doing? Yeah. This is what the club is for, right? I mean, also, I'm supposed to be getting into reading, and I don't know, man. It seems like this after-school club doesn't have to exist if it's everyone just kind of going to their own corners and reading. You pulling down the menu after that line is crazy. I've been accidentally pulling down the menu the whole time. How do we know that wasn't just an accident? I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Way to kill the mood. I just got thrown into a fucking ice bath. Ugh, we're feeding each other chocolate. Music's gone and everything. Yeah. Record scratch. Brr. Okay, everyone. Ooh, ah? Okay. Good news, bad news. The good news is I can fix it, kinda. Wait, is this... What the fuck does this look like this for? How do I fix this? I think I got it. Yeah, I don't know why my fucking girl kept turning into a black cube, but... Okay. I'll have to fix my screen capture later, because it's gonna be fucking wrong. Creepypasta ass stream. Fucking A, dude. You could write the creepypasta from your perspective. The perspective of watching a dude play a dating sim that turns into a creepypasta. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Kane, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I share my poem with first? Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Kane, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Yuri, quick, lick my fingers clean. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Let's see. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. You've known this girl for like 2 days, and you're already like, I know she's the type of person who greatly considers everything she says. Yeah. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian and conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Are you giving the raccoon bread? That's what I'm saying. Yuri, what is this? What is this? Is this even a poem? What are the rules of poetry? I'm gonna tell her I love it because I'm trying to hit, but I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Shit looks like a Bible tale. I thought it was gonna end with her killing the raccoon. There was a lot of talk about what the knife was like. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. I'm not... It's not giving me, like, choices, obviously, so I couldn't, like, say I liked it. My character's just like, I don't know what the fuck this means, which is true. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. She kills. She's a killer. Tell me that of the fucking 4 girls, I picked the one that's actually the murderer. Or an alien. No, that'd be too easy. She's the one that's into horror. That's too easy. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. You know. Why do you keep them to yourself? But because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Yuri's hiding 2 Martians in her skirt. Two circular Martians. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Kane? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. I said shirt, you crony? Oh, you did. Gary out of the gutter. It's a tits joke, not a vagina and ass joke. Oh my god. Fern, it's not my fault. You're right, though. I read skirt. Just take a minute to breathe here. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't more people like you, Kane. Many more people like you. Nobody out there can fucking... Is it poking the bottom of your desk? There's no... I pulled out my fucking... Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to hear the game now. Oh, no, I can. Excuse me, sir. My desk is this way. This way is clear freedom for me to just be. But yeah. Anyway, she said there's not many more people that know how to read and eat chocolate or something. That's exaggerating a little bit. Exactly. It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright, Natsuki, let's see. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Well, what are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty... Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really a girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Oh, I don't even get to read hers? I'm about to have an ad, so I'm gonna run to the bathroom, but Natsuki's gonna hand you that poem back with 3 new dots of drool on that shit. I am now interested. I don't know how the game works, obviously, but I'm almost interested to see what would happen if I was choosing Natsuki and trying to impress her. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm back. Might not have been readable to begin with, so it's alright. That shit was probably written in chalk. I can't believe they didn't give me anything for her. She's mad. Should lower this arm so I can like lean side to side. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like this one, Kane. Had some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? She probably didn't even write anything. I wonder if they're gonna say something about it. Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. Oh, wait. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help you give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Kane. I should go write that down then. You can read my poems now, okay? Bottles. Poppin' bottles. I pop off my scalp like the... Alright. I didn't think much went on in that head, let alone complex weather systems. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That is an insane first line. I actually think the whole thing was maybe I just don't understand poetry. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Hi again, Kane. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. Why do you do this, Mo? Look at this. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. What was that? She's already got a boyfriend? Can he fight? I'm just kidding. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one. A fictional one, anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but I don't give a fuck about her fictional boy. What the fuck are you saying to me? Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? What? Maybe that doesn't say load, and maybe I don't know my fucking cursive letters. Is that some kind of euphemism? That's what I was thinking. Monica. It's even more abstract than your last one. I mean, like, there's like parts of their poems that are good, and then there's parts where I'm like, are you trying to tell me something bad? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. I can agree with that. Some of the poems I've seen, just where the shit is, it works with it. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes it's so weird that she gives me these writing tips. This is only the second time, but still, it's like, like we're having a face-to-face conversation, and you're like doing this fucking TV role ad. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Fucking Jesus. You're making me nervous. I'll save that shit right in the middle of your lesson. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. See, I would probably go to someone and be like, I think Monica has something wrong. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can't put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. I don't know, she's a poetry girl. She's probably just like that. You're right. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us how we're actually gonna be doing, or what we're actually gonna be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri's hands shake. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Fuck. Just take... Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Excuse me. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Also, I didn't even mention what Natsuki looked like. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Monica lures in four autistic people, just make them stand on the stage and read poems. The worst kind of art. Social horror, real genre, look it up. Oh god. Social horror probably would be something that would stress me out. White man eye patch wolf video essay I might have to see. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. It's a good one, I'll tell you what. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Beavis and Butthead poem reading. You can't. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Kane liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. It's warm and tingly. It's warm and tingly. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as... Why? Monica, what are you doing? We should not be attacking anyone right now for our first recital. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Kane. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Kane lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Fucking Jesus. Your hair is a winter fire. You guys are too much. I'm glad you're having a good time, my man. Fern keeps the chat lively for sure. Yeah, poems. Read. Yeah, poems. I can see his fucking animation. Read. Damn it. Alright, well, Natsuki, you're being real mean to me, but sure, I'll go. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Oh, fuck. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Let me see the poem. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. Yes, I have. See, now I feel like you guys are going to be DMing on the side, like, this fucking idiot, you see the way he's playing? Like, only 8-bit is not, yeah. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easier for you to say. You better not make me do that again. No, you literally have to do it again. That's why we're preparing. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Why? I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think you'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you'll have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write the poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. What do you mean impressing Monica? Okay, I whispered to you about it. Nothing bad, but don't worry. Okay. You seen him miss the scary 3D rock goblin that peeked out from the closet in the back? Fucking jabroni. Oh, shit. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, are they gonna kill me? Is that actually what this is? Are they all gonna kill me? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. You're the one who you're gonna be walking home being like, I can't believe I spent another day with all these girls. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Kane, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I wasn't expecting a choice. This is my friend, from what I understand. My before this even happened friend. I am not going to just abandon my friend for someone I'm chasing. I will tell them, hey, I normally walk home with them. We live in the same street. You're more than welcome to join us. Or, maybe I'll plan to walk with you the next day. But if it was a sudden thing, like, hey, you want to walk me home tomorrow? That would be better. Like, then I could tell my friend, hey, if you don't mind. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But, she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Kane. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect and keep her happy too. And again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Ah, shit. I went 10 for 10, all hitting the right one, and or at least, the one that I wanted. Yeah, exactly. Fucking Yuri down there like, fuck yeah, suicide. Crazy. Tragedy. Oh, wrong. Death? Oh, God. I'm in my head too much about some of these. Ah, shit, accidentally pleased my best friend of 10 years. Damn it. Oh, you know what? I did kind of say I was going to write a poem for her yesterday, but it didn't really, confirm that. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to do that. Bro's sweating to get the big tits turns into a giant black bar. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. That was crazy. I mean, it was because I was on full screen. Full screen breaks this game. It does not have a normal full screen mode. I don't know. Oh, fuck. I'm breaking my chair. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Yeah, my game crashed 3 times last night in full screen. I don't know what the deal was. Yeah, I just think it's not really. It doesn't have a real full screen. Were you going through it again, VN? Chill? Should I just say your full name, VN Chill? Should I say VN Chill? Do you have a preference? But were you playing through it again, or have you not fully beat it? I'm assuming it's a game that you can play through a few times, maybe. Maybe I had a Windows update, I don't know. Could be that. Call me whatever. I'm playing a mod. Oh, there's mods for this. Interesting. I'll have to hear about that more once I'm done. See what's up. Okay. Starting this club and now picking... Yeah, I read that. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. So far, Blue Skies mod has been fire. Hell yeah. I know the modding scene is decently big for this game? Really? I would not have expected that. That's exciting. I need to be getting into more modded shit since I have a PC now. To change the story up? Okay. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat and all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Where is she, actually? Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica? Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Okay, well, yeah. Okay, so what is Monica in... I'm not gonna look this up. It's too much work for a fucking joke that I got. I understood the joke. I just obviously don't have it. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? That's what I said. Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Did she just hop? She did like one little hop. That's not how you say my name at all. Me, whenever 8-Bit pronounces any name that isn't some shit like Bob. I know, you're right. I'm so sorry. Every fucking name I read is just nonsense, I know. See, that's why it's easier for me to read the book where you can't see the words. I can just say whatever name I want, and as long as I keep that name most of the time, you won't know. You just be like, that's the name. I know I've probably said all of these names correct, wrong, or never correct, and just sort of wrong, or, you know, all kinds of ways. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. That's literally not how I would react if my friend was over here. I'd be like... See? Sayora, I did say that. Yuri. Monica. Fuck, you're fine. Those are the wrong... got Natsuki right, though. That's some ass backwards shit. Oh, God. I should just fucking name myself something crazy. Those are the wrong ones. Well, see, I think I've been saying Yuri. Fuck! I'm just gonna keep saying them, alright? If it is so egregiously wrong that it's taking anyone out, feel free to correct me over and over and over again. It won't bother me, and I will try. But something crazy. It's just Japanese names. I'm a stupid American. I went to school here, and it wasn't a good one. And I mean, not here. You don't know where here is. What am I saying? Or you do, but you know. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone. I glanced over at the names, the wrong names. Bro's Captain Cheeseburger. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kane, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. She's literally sitting there just fucking... And they're like, nah, I haven't noticed anything. She seems fine. Duke Bazooka. Damn it. Maybe there is something on her mind. She's got red fucking storm clouds over her. I'm surprised I'm not the one... I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kane. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew something, so I'll drop it now. Fog of the entity is surrounding her. I guess I'll know by the end, but, you know. Maybe this will be the next Dead by Daylight crossover. I'll know if it can even fit into it. I don't know. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kane. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? No. I hate this situation. I feel like I don't want to... Ugh, God. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Kane. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as cheerful? I thought she was going to say, have you thought about doing stand-up comedy? Because that's just how it is when she's around you. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Bro suffered big tit hypnosis. I'll just try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. Threw old girl to the curb. I didn't even know that, like, I thought, oh, we've been friends. Like, that's not... God. I'm gonna have to just give up on this game. I don't want to say I had this happen to me in real life, but there was a girl that was my friend, and she was friends with another girl that I was friends with, and I was trying to talk to one of the girls, and the other girl was like, just wanted to be with me, wanted to get to know me better, like to that point, I guess, and I just did not want that shit, and I started to feel really fucking bad about it because she was super nice, and like then she started dating some other dude, and that dude was a shithead, and so I was just like, I could have not had that happen to her. I don't know, I guess that girl did try and force me into a threesome, and I was but a very wee lad at the time, so trauma. And also, maybe she deserved to get her heart a little broken by a young me. She was fine. Choice games never do go well for you, do they? No. Apparently not. I swear, don't get me started, Fern. I had Detroit Become Human in the fucking bag, alright? I was so close. I was doing everything right. I stand by the fact that I could have saved Alice and Kara right up to that point. All I had to do was not run. I made a poor choice in the very end. Write a poem about it. Yeah, maybe I should. I mean, I actually have been working on my comic book writing. So, I mean, I've been still building out the characters, but I've been writing down way more shit about them than I have been. Anyway, let me get locked back in here to come and destroy everyone's life, I guess. I should just leave this club now. Just leave. Never show up. This is the third day. I have time. Okay? You can leave. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. You've known her for 3 days. I know. Not even 3 full days, you know? How long could this club be? This has to be like an hour at most. So I've known her for 3 hours. Okay, I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Bro was standing there in the middle of the room just staring, and she was... How could you tell I was thinking? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. No, not that I was staring or anything. Yeah? I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that... Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if it's something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Kane, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed I have hurt my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri? You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. And relax, Tech Knight. Don't solve the whole mystery. God damn it. Tech Knight. I've been rewatching the last season of Gen V because my wife has not seen it, and we've been watching it a little bit. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, my fucking character is constantly just like, anyway. Like, you know, just jumping on from stuff. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? I need to ask Monica about Sayori. Do you know we can actually see Tech Knight in his Iron Man suit in that Mortal Kombat game Ryan plays in Season 4? No. I didn't know that. I guess I didn't really pay attention, or if I saw it, it was just so like it just moved right past me. That's cool. God, they should have done more with him, huh? Hi, Kane. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Kane. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. You've been noticing when we all spend the same amount of time together? I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know, spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Are they fucking setting me up to, like, have to hurt one of these girls? Is that why... Maybe that's why Monika's not a choice, because if you choose Sayori, then Monika becomes, like, the rival. I don't know. We can see him in his suit in the character icon select screen. It doesn't have the cool-ass helmet from the comics, though. It's actually crazy that Comic Tech Knight legitimately has one of my favorite superhero suit designs in any comic. Yes, I believe we talked about this, and I looked it up that one time, and it is badass. It's just... I wonder why they were like... They just didn't care to do that. I mean, I know they're changing a lot of stuff. I guess, you know, I don't know how much they go back and even look at the comics anymore. Obviously, they've, you know, got their own shit going on. But still... I wouldn't mind, like... I mean, maybe I'm oversaturating, but I wouldn't mind, like, another prequel that shows some of the heroes that were killed off early and just, you know, random shit. Lamplighter. I thought Lamplighter looked kind of cool, but, you know... It's been dead since the beginning. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Sorry. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quail expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. I pick up a gust of wind. Anyways, poem time. I hope she doesn't ask us to load her this time. That made me deeply disgruntled. Load me. That was a strange ending. I'm about to have an ad. Allegedly, you know. So when that starts, I will just kind of be right back. My screen. I'll probably go see if I need to pull up some people's streams to lurk. There we go. Okay. I'm back, and Fern, are you serious? Welcome to the game 3? You're lying. Oh, shit. Oh my god, it's real. Do you think it's doable now? Did they make it doable? I can only hope and pray that Markiplier plays it so I can laugh my ass off. I love my job. It just drags sometimes. Well, I would ask what you do, but I don't want to be a weird creep. Feel free to share. But, you know, also, privacy is privacy, and I respect it. It's good that you love your job, though. You know, that's important. You know, I fucking hate my job, so I wouldn't know. But my wife loves her job, and I like to see that. I doubt the game developer didn't exactly seem resonant to criticisms in that regard. Yeah. Imagine Markiplier tells you your game is bad and, like, shows how hard he's working to beat it, and it's his job, and, like, you're just like, skill issue. I don't know. Oh, but God. I think he'll do it. Because, you know, it'll be funny. He'll do a live stream, I'm guessing. It might be in 5 years after the game's already been out forever. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? I've seen some pretty happy poems. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. What's that? What the fuck was that? Are you a person? Imagine Markiplier says, "Fuck you, you're welcome for the sales I brought to your game, I'm done." That's basically exactly what he said. That would actually be equally funny if somebody, like, asked him on fucking YouTube or something in a comment, and he just does a rare reply to a comment and says, "Fuck that game, I'm not playing that shit." I mean, you know, he definitely brought sales. I would buy it if I didn't see him because I know I couldn't do it. I couldn't do Five Nights at Freddy's, you know? So I don't see me making it far in a game like that at all. I've tried to do it. How did it go for you, man? I'm not seeing it. Oh shit, she gives you the writing tip of the day even if it's like at the start of the day. I only talked to her first this time because I wanted to ask about Sayori. I spent whole nights on it. I even streamed it. I wish I had the VODs. Damn, dude. That's fucking legendary though that you tried it. Like, do your streams save on Twitch after or no? They do, but I have not been publishing them. Because I normally have like music, because I'll play like Fortnite or like I'll have music in the beginning, but I didn't have anything recently. I guess I could publish this one. I don't know. I've thought about doing that because, you know, no one's ever asked me that. That actually is like, thank you, man. Thank you for even caring enough to wonder that question. I appreciate that. But yeah. Oh yeah, writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? I am. I actually also am paranoid. Like in my head, I'm like, someone's gonna steal my golden idea, even though it's, you know, it's ass probably. You should probably publish these because upload them on your YouTube channel. Okay. I should. You're so right, Fern. I haven't uploaded anything on my fucking YouTube channel. Definitely not whole fucking videos. I will. I'll download them tonight. I noticed. You guys are right, though. Yeah, I mean, this would be a good one for me to do. I've been in my head about, like, also about VODs. Like, how do people, I don't think I've ever watched anyone's fucking stuff like that. Do I just cut out where I'm chatting with chat? Because that's weird for people, right? Or should I put my chat on my screen so people know who I'm talking to? Either way, I guess it don't matter. I mean, I can always adjust. I need to not make excuses as to why I'm not going to upload it. Even if the first few episodes aren't, like, set up in a good way, I think, you know, I need to just do it. Anyway. Yes, I'm too shy. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. Dog, don't get me started. Yeah. The few times when I have shown somebody something and, like, they just didn't really, like, click the way I wanted them to, and it's not their fault. It's more like, this is my thing, and maybe it's not that good, but it, like, kills your fucking soul. Oh, dude, I'm fucking saying that word wrong, too, aren't I? Usually when people post VODs, it's just uncut. If you edit it, it's more like compilation then. Okay. Then fuck it, I'll do that. I mean, you know, it's a start, and, you know, I could be better about actually making some compilations of stuff like Fortnite clips, because I'm never going to post a fucking VOD of my Fortnite clip. Just put VOD in the title, get across what it is, post it's unedited. Okay. Well, thanks, man. Fern, I appreciate you giving me that little push, that little, like, hey, man, you should do this. VN Chill, like I said, appreciate you asking, Karen. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's so much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Like, why? She's giving, like, real fucking tips, you know? That's my advice for today. Is that actually what this is, Fern? This isn't a psychological horror. This was... This whole game recommendation, the current chat, this is all about finally getting me to do something with my ideas. We shouldn't get meta on us this time. Don't forget to turn off your PC at the end of stream. I don't know what that was. She's gonna hit us with that. Last time she pulled a fucking Undertale. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Okay, well, she told me 0 information about Sayori. My dog. Yeah, this is an intervention. Damn it. This is gonna... It's interesting for that kind of character to be from far future. We don't really see a lot of far future apocalypse that are from... That's what I was thinking, and, like... I don't know, it'd have to be, obviously, the zombies couldn't be, like, just shamblers. Not with high-tech shit I'm giving him. It'd have to be, like, Umbrella. But we'll see. That was a base idea I've been thinking about. I haven't written down too much expanding on that, so it might not work well. I like the idea of some kind of time-traveling Van Helsing type. I do like that. I like Monster Hunters. Yeah. I mean, that would be cool. You would think that someone like Van Helsing would eventually need to do something like time travel if it was possible. Okay. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. It's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. She's trying so hard to be a good friend. It's killing me. It's fucking killing me. Thank you, Kane. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? Well, I'll walk you home. What do you mean? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I don't know if I like that. Kane, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotion. I wonder what happens if you choose one of them and then you just do the opposite of their poem the whole time. Well, I guess that's kind of how you choose one of them. It doesn't... Well, maybe if you do the first 2 days and then go again? I don't know. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling... I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you never even shared it with anyone. Oh wait, I was reading it and still in her voice, or kinda. I wonder what would happen if I played the game wrong. That is me. You know, I've always wanted Rockstar to make some kind of Monster Hunter game with how much weird, mysterious, cryptid shit they put in their games. I've always really wanted to see them delve into some sort of fantastical setting. Don't know why. I think that'd be interesting. You know, I mean, they kind of like their two main things, Red Dead and Grand Theft Auto, like those are close enough to each other, you know? So it'd be cool if they did something like that. Hell, even if they did something, I guess, in the Red Dead universe, but not like that main group, like someone that's out there just looking for shit like that, that'd be cool. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Kane, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me, they don't tease me for spacing out all the time, they don't make fun of my body type. and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Kane, okay? It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. I would have loved an Undead Nightmare 2 DLC for Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm so shocked they didn't do one, dude. Granted, I never beat that Red Dead 2, and, like, I didn't play the original, so I'm very out of the loop on a lot of that shit. But, like, from my understanding is people enjoyed it, and, like, to have a bigger, better setting to do it in, I don't know, man. They don't make fun of my body type. Yeah. I mean, that's what I was kind of, you know, what are they saying about you? They calling you fat? Let me tell you, as someone who got called fat in school, I think you're safe. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. Just being a human being to her. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Kane. You're literally not. You've been like this since the beginning, and it's been fun. I speak too slowly. I'm clicking through it. I second guess I guess I should start speaking slow if that's the way she speaks. I second guess myself all the time. No, that would kill me. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. You joined this club trying to fuck. You said that in the beginning. Basically. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, I'm doing her voice wrong also. I don't even know what I'm trying to do for most of their voices, so it's fine. Yuri puts her head in her hands. I fucking missed one that said about we're being friends, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Yeah, I was gonna have to impale you if you kept reading like that. Just the message. That was how she was reading. That's how she wanted it to be read, okay? I could tell. Ghosts Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows, closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. This is a part 2? I mean, I remember the other one. Finishing the poem, I started to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? You're writing about Slender Man. She's really trying to impress you. That'll get me. Next one will have Spider-Man in it. No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. It's going on the fridge. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. I'm just kidding. You open the next poem. When I was a boy, Spider-Man. When I was a boy. I'll read it like Kingpin. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! That was funny as fuck. That she just was like, nah. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Don't say pee? Okay. She knows exactly what we want to see, and I'm not talking about tits. I'm talking about Spider-Man versus Kingpin. Come on, Marvel. Oh, fucking A. Give me that Spider-Man versus Kingpin fan fiction. I do want that. Problem is, I don't know how they're going to do it after he already fought Green Goblin. Like, I'm going to feel like he's got to be pulling punches. I don't know. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? I said it. I said I wanted to go with her. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri. Of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kane. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Let me just... I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Kane may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Monica's kind of a bitch. They don't seem to, like, they're natural friends for sure. Like, I don't know. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Kane to... Well, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Kane to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Kane, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Why does Sayori have 3? I don't know. Should I... What is Sayori supposed to be doing to help her? She didn't say, did she? Did I miss what her job is? I can't go that far back. Moral support? So I should probably go check on her? Or will she be fine? I don't know. I'm not gonna help Natsuki. Like, she fucking hates me, first of all. She didn't even read my poem. Monica's... I think you got it. I don't know. Yuri's job also sounds like so half-assed and made up that I'm like, you don't need my help either, do you? Being Monica's weird little pet. Okay. But I'm worried because it's like... God. I'm just going to go with Yuri. I'm just going to try and get bonus points. Well, probably be most useful helping Yuri out. Me? You literally were fighting for me. Are you serious? I can help everyone if you guys all chill out. Like, honestly. You said for the whole weekend, Friday evening, I will go with one of you guys and help. Saturday, I'll meet with someone else and help. Sunday, I'll meet with someone else and help. They're just giving me their dead eye stare. Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Kane? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will we be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. Oh, sorry. I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Kane? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Kane picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already had trouble with words trying to cheer someone up, must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Goblin? No goblin. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. You want my number? Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be best. Yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchanged phone numbers. Okay. I would have immediately sent her a meme. Bro, Mr. Sloth Man under the desk, for desk. God damn it. I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Oh, God. Huh? My house? Nah, man, not my house. Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Well, you know, I mean, does anybody live at your house? I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. All right. In that case, won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Kane. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize... I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof, even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the day. I mean, my understanding was we were like neighbors. Is this her house? Go. Oh, shit. Oh, it's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Like, no, let's go over... you could have checked on her Friday evening or Saturday. You chose to wait till Sunday. Nah, man, not my house. Jesse, can you just relax, bro? Yes! What if she hit me with that? Yuri just goes into full Walter White. Yes, your house. Okay. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Kane. Oh, you just hanging out up here? I'm looking around your room for any weird things. What's this? Huh? What's that, you piece of shit? Is she gaming? That'd be kind of funny if I found her up here just rotting gaming, like, you know, fucking just chips and plates and water bottles everywhere. You just see stink lines coming off of her. She's fucking... Hi, Kane. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy as hell as she's Oh, okay, see... Oh, hey. I'm just playing my dating simulator, if you don't mind. Get out of my room, I'm playing... Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft! That was Sins, but I don't think he was saying it to you. That's that... It's a TikTok... Or... not... yeah, anyway. Oh god, close the game.
Oh no, I'm so jealous.
Anyway, what I was saying was...
I'm falling in jealousy.
I thought that she was wearing boxers because of the polka dots. And then it's not. It's jeans.
I don't see polka dots either.
You don't see these polka dots?
Those aren't... Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you meant like on the pants itself.
Well, yeah, it looked like it was on the pants.
So you're staring at her crotch.
Look at
now.
these, I'm not staring at her crotch. Look at this cow.
Oh shit, I'm funny.
You want this big cow?
Yeah.
IRL?
Like its udders.
I don't really. I actually hate that part. I think that's not... Can't be more comfortable.
I like that bird with the cowboy hat behind it, personally.
I think that's actually his hair. That's not a cowboy hat.
Oh, it looks like a hat.
I think it's like a little mohawk.
How about her pussy t-shirt?
You be nice to her.
I'm not being
She's
mean.
depressed.
Oh, poor girl. Hopefully in the dating simulator you can get her bent over.
Clip it. I gotta go for a second. Clip it. Clip what? Go ahead, though. Clip this conversation with her. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
Oh, wow.
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Wall decorations? You mean this calendar?
It's marked the fucking shit, and it looks like it hasn't changed in years.
This is...
I don't know what year it is.
This is the same wall calendar she's had for
Damn.
years. I don't know. All right. Hold on, let me save real quick. I feel like it's been a little while. And I don't know what's going to happen in here. Not like that. I'm just saying, like, I feel like she's going to tell me, like, her fucking fish died or something. I don't know.
Did the pussy kill her?
Oh my god.
I'll fucking fuck.
If you don't mind, I have an anime girl laugh to do.
Oh, let's hear it. Go ahead. I hate all of
If you
that.
came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
Oh.
What does that mean?
My.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you. This character is me. Yes.
Why don't you tell everybody?
That's exactly what I would do.
That's exactly what you did.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? You literally left school in the middle of the day on Friday, and then I haven't heard from you for the weekend. What do you mean? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? I will. Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. I guess that would have been an alright idea. I didn't think about that. Ah, so it's just, why don't you come over and hang out with me and Yuri?
No.
I didn't get that choice. No, not like that.
Oh, my.
I want to get a PC, but I'm afraid my desk decorations will get in the way, and it's the green mug there.
Maybe she has a PC.
I mean,
I
what?
like how it's her room and it looks like a filing cabinet.
That does look like. Well, that's like this Japanese. They don't have built-in closets. I don't know if that's true. I just guessed that because, you know, Americans make dumb decisions. I bet that closets are actually not that useful. Because people, like, they wouldn't... Anyway.
I think folding clothes is not useful. You be acting like you don't wear the same 2 shirts because there's 4 folded under it.
Do you mind? I want to put this on YouTube, and now I gotta have this whole conversation on YouTube.
You don't. Jesus.
What is this room? The more you look at it, the more I'm like, this isn't a bedroom, right?
I'll politely fuck right off.
Oh my god. Why are you... What are you doing?
Ted Lasso, man.
Oh. You just wanted to bring the dog in here? Is that what it was?
He's grumpy and wants to go to
Oh,
bed.
that's fine. He can be in here. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Don't close him in here, though.
Are you coming? Okay, you can stay. I'll leave the door right here. Then just leave. Okay?
Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Sorry. Do you mind? I'm just trying to goon here if you haven't noticed. Is this what a Japanese teenager's bedroom looks like? I guess. I need to find out. Get on Red Note. I don't need to find out. That sounded fucking... I'm not putting this on YouTube. Jesus. I didn't mean like that. Jesus. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Kane. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. Do you mind? I'm kind of just trying to goon here if you haven't noticed, except way worse. Fucking A. Come on. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been even thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Calm down. I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Kane. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Kane? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression. Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me you liked me. Oh, welcome back. I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Jesus! You're not. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Look, guys, I'm gonna cry. As someone who be swiping up against depression every other day. Every day, don't matter. This is gonna be sad. Her telling me she's depressed. I'm just sad about it. Because she feels fucking worthless, you know? You need a friend right now. Come over and hang out with me and Yuri. Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done something, or done everything I could to support you. No, it'll be alright. Go get Yuri. She feels worthless and her best friend is chasing that purple tail. God. I wouldn't. I would literally be like, oh God, whatever. I'd be a better friend. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Kane. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why that laugh feels pained for me, because I'm pained for you. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Let me look around this room. What's going on here? And over here. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Kane. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. What do you mean could have helped? We can still change it. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. What do you mean, a horrible person? Just because you're fucking depressed, you're not horrible. It doesn't make you a bad person. You're fine. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. You need to relax. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, pull her into a tight embrace. Kane. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. Why is it black? Is it supposed to be? Because we're hugging? If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Kane. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Kane. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. You might be a horrible person for owning that duck thing back there. He looks in pain, but not for nothing else. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Kane. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Okay, I think it was supposed to be black because we were hugging. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah? It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? See, that's what I said. We need to let's all get together. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I had decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. She brought literally nothing. I mean, unless it's behind her back, but even then. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. Could she have? I haven't seen anyone wield a phone in this game. I, honest to God, wasn't sure exactly what the year was because of that. But until they started mentioning texting, I didn't think that we could text. I take Yuri to my room. This is my room. I like all the personal family photos I have. Put this hanger away, bro. This would bother me so much. It's just so out of place. Put that shit in the closet. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I could do better. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you. Or that's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I would be really embarrassed in my room to be a mess while you were here. When I first met my wife, when she was coming over, she was coming over to my dorm room. My dorm room was like, I don't know, maybe 2 of what you see here, this space. It wasn't very big. And I cleaned that motherfucker, deep cleaned it every single day. And because she was coming over to see me every single day. And I was literally washing my sheets and blankets every single day for no reason. I used so much fabric softener, like my pillows and blankets and shit, they felt different. Like it was a different material. I don't know. I'm about to have an ad. So give me just a second. Okay. Why does everyone's home in this game look like inside of a fucking maximum security cell? Just blank white walls and maybe a mug. For real, dude. Even... I've got plain unlabeled books. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, that would have been more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrists, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. You should not grab people by their wrists like that. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrists. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, what was in that drawer? Book brand books. I have a feeling that drawer is never going to come up again, but I'm not going to stop thinking about it. The hell you got in there, fucking A? I can't think of anything in my room right now that if a new friend came over and First of all, if a new friend came over and started opening shit, I'd just be like, damn, you're nosy. What the fuck? But at the same time, I can't think of anything you're going to find that... I don't know. I don't have drawers like that either, I guess. Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. What is this for? A festival? We're gonna have aromatherapy candles? Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. Oh, shit. You brought some weed? I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh, yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. Oh. Candles, right. Turning to Gollum just for opening a drawer. What the fuck? Ah! I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. You say a lot of shit's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. This is making me want to fucking try essential oil. Jesus, like it sounds like it works. Is this fucking game an ad for essential oils? Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will they be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Oh, sorry. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Gwyneth Paltrow made this game. Is it just me? Is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Kane. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? Yeah, you wrote about a fucking knife. I thought that there was a weird focus on knives in your last poem. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I'll just take it and start doing fucking butterfly knife tricks. I take it and turn it around in my hands. A storm approaching? Oh, shit, your name is literally... First of all, welcome in, Sayori and the Literature Club. This is your shit, right? Welcome in. I've never played this. I know that it's marked psychological horror, so, like, there's something. But I'm going into this blind. I don't actually know anything. So welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. And, you know, I would, of course, appreciate no spoilers. I take it and turn it around in my hands. And please don't judge my semi-voices that I'm doing for the characters. I'm trying. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow. Kane, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I would have done the same shit. I would have done exactly that. I would have just been like... I barely touched it at all. My hands have been just pricked by knives so often. Not because I'm touching them, but I feel like I just accidentally cut myself a lot. You know? It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. I was thinking, really, it's not your fault. It's mine. Like, I did just touch a knife. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have done that. I just feel like if it's a really nice knife, I would have... I don't know. It don't matter. You can cut their skin like it's paper. What's this fucking obsidian knife you have? Oh, no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Are you a vampire? Are you about to fucking Bruce the shark? Oh, that's nice. Well, I was talking about the character, so, you know, not a personal insult. Oh, that's okay. I didn't take it personally. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. I'm nervous about what she's gonna do. She stares into it. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. You don't like blood, or you like it too much? If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth. Sees a knife and immediately just does ghost face shit. I just wipe it off. Yuri. I'm both disgusted and turned on. You have no idea what kind of blood disease I could have. Oh god, she's a vampire. I feel her tongue curl around my face. God damn, girl, what? Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, this guy's a fucking nerd. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. I mean, that's crazy. That's a crazy thing to casually do and go, oh, sorry, I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, it's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I don't know, like, is this the horror? Is she a fucking weirdo? Would it have been any girl I picked? Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? No, 3 days into knowing someone, brother? No, that's too weird. Like, yeah, it was a little intimate, but the blood is... Whatever. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. I don't think that, but sure. She doesn't lift her head. Suck, slurp, rubs belly, slurp, cack, slurp. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I just slipped. Just imagine it fucking added in just crazy noises. Oh god. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of her life? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand, lick her index finger in return. Oh, you dog. Kane, Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Harry just looks at me like I did something wrong. If I was like, tastes like vampire. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Kane. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut, and you slurped it right up. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it'll be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be diluted. The way that she, like, gives me instructions like that always makes me think, like, it's about to hit me with a fucking fill the cup mini game, and I gotta, like, put the right amount of water. Also, I think that guy who just came in here either had 2 accounts or it's 2 people. The account in chat was Sayori themed account, but there was someone in the view count with Monica themed account. They had nearly the same account descriptions. Oh, damn. It's the biggest fan. Interesting. Dude, I didn't even know that you could see who was actually viewing. Anyway, that don't matter. I don't need to be looking at that anyway. I'll drive myself crazy. Fill the cups too much, it'll be diluted, right? Okay. And then it's just a Mario Party mini game. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full... Oh, like those little mouthwash cups? Yeah. Rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? She was... Oh, shit! Pizer! Welcome in, man! I don't know how to explain what's going on here. Buttered sausage. I can't do it like Pizer. I'm so sorry. He nails it. I don't really, you know. Buttered sausage. What? I want to know what it's doing. What are we talking about it? Some shit like that. What an unfortunate game for you to be playing currently. Yeah. So. Hey, how was, Fuck the rain. I came in to shame you for whatever it is I'm looking at. What the fuck are you doing? Listen, this is not... You don't know about this? You don't know about this? Listen. Here, hold on. I don't. Okay. I don't want to... I can't scroll through this because I don't know what's on here, but this game... Look. Classics of horror. I don't know. This is it's a fucking horror game in some way. In some way, it has a psychological horror tag. I've come into this game completely blind. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard that it's a good thing that I'm going into it blind like this. I'm glad you're in here to shame me, though. What were you playing, Marvel Rivals? Yeah? How's them fucking Invisible Woman skins, though? Guys, I tricked him into gooning on stream by telling him it's a horror game. God. Oh, boy. Well, hey. Either way, I appreciate you coming in. I know half your fucking people immediately dipped when they saw this and heard the music, but thanks for being here, man. I hope you had a good stream. I hope you're doing well. You're gonna hear me do some voices if anyone's listening, so... He instantly tried to romance the girl with the biggest tits, by the way. He's a dog! I'm waiting for more. Okay. Squirrel, please. I'm telling you, this is good, apparently. Also weird that Nightbot mocked you, but it did a monkey face instead of the robot. I've been good. How have you been? You know, I'm just hanging. Not surprised. Hey, I'm a dog. Okay. I come in here to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Were you cutting yourself? I don't want to assume, but you were up here with a knife. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? I'm gonna need this horror thing to happen before people fucking clip something. Is it too hot in here or anything? I mean, you are wearing that, you're wearing that turtleneck. Also, guys, you know, I was playing the Dead by Daylight dating simulator, which is not secretly horror from what I can tell. Well, don't say such things. I guess you're right. I'm making it worse. It doesn't help. No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses and Look, if she did cut her wrist, like, it would bleed through this, right? I don't know. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel at opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry, it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we talk much. Shame this is a visual novel, so we can't actually see what's happening. I know. I just have to read it all. I mean, you know, they got books for you to look at. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I mean, you know, I like visual novels. Like, I'm good at imagining all the stuff that's happening. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. I do legitimately feel that way. Like, it's my favorite thing to show people something I like and them actually like it too. Like, not because we're gonna bond over liking it, but because I'm like, yes, like, you're experiencing the same feelings. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah? Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? There's nothing. I mean, yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Oh, it was for this shot. Hey, can you, don't make this face, alright? I'm just wiping some paint off of you. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Oh, God, I want to make jokes. So I guess since there was a raid and there might be people here who don't know what's up and didn't see the warning at the start of the game, you don't got 18 plus on or nothing. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh shit. I didn't even think about that. Not just because 8-Bit's getting a semi under the table. No, I swear. Don't make me fucking point my camera lower so everyone can know I'm innocent. I'm innocent! Look at my crotch! Oh, guys, I understand. You don't ever have to come in here again. I'm sorry you had to hear all that. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. Let's turn on eye tracker. Eye tracker and a fucking heart rate monitor. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. Take this towel yourself. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in the daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? She drugged me. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Dude, just kiss! What are you doing? Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Yes. What are you doing? Viewer's discretion is advised for disturbing content, sensitive topics, and absolute goonage. Dude, just kiss. What are you doing? God, bro's yanking in their engine, bro. Crazy. God damn it. Oh, fuck. I should save. I haven't saved in a while. Yeah, look, I haven't saved since I was in her room. Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Well, I was wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit. Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Yeah, say before you gotta see Sayori's terrible plushies again. Yeah. Once Yuri packs up, I walked her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Kane. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. She got closer. I wasn't expecting it. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Oh, she's growing. Sayori. Huh? Hi, Kane. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... No, we were. It's okay, Kane. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. It doesn't feel like it makes you happy, I gotta tell you. Also, it looks like there's a tear in your eye right now. Oh, really? That's too bad. I can just hear the nuclear explosions and bricks being shat inside her head after that. Yeah. About to be on an ad. Okay. Give me 1 second. Be right back in a minute. Okay. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Kane? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Don't say that. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Kane. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. I'm not. Don't. Oh my gosh. This is my friend. I want her to be happy. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Kane. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Kane. It almost sounded like it was gonna be fucked up. What the fuck, Monica? I know, that's... Like, what did Monica say? To just leave me alone? Back off of me? I don't know. Kane, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Did I say that? I don't think I should say that. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give you. Dude. There's people in this. Are you the same person? Yuri the book enjoyer and Sayori and the literature club. Were you just waiting to hit me with the vote? I don't like, so for my closest friends, I have always been like, I love you. Like, I don't know, like, I'll tell a friend I'll tell my best friends I love them. I try and be more open with that because I'm not very good, I guess, at expressing feelings always. 2 only? Are you telling me that other one wasn't you? Okay. Well, I'm worried that if I say I love you, they'll take it in the wrong way, but it's not going to give me an option to explain. I'm not going to get a follow-up to be like, hey, I love you. You're like a close friend. Like, she's going to take it poorly. And then Yuri is going to... Okay. Well, to my new friend in chat who's watching this, if I don't, all roads lead to Rome, I guess, either way. Don't get mad if I don't pick your option. You aren't Monica the president, Shursky. That's crazy. Just save this 3 times, because I don't know. This feels like... You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most for things to be like they've always been. No, I just want to... Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult things right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. These are not all the things that I chose one thing, and you're really expanding upon that in a bad way. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. It feels like I'm gonna get hit with a fucking Sayori will remember that. Is that what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? No, this feels like I chose the wrong fucking answer. I don't know why you're saying these things. For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I can get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Kane. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. I mean, I do legitimately feel bad. I feel like I fucked up. I'll tell you this now, at least. All choices are final. I guess I should have said that before, but I wouldn't worry about it. No, I mean, I figure, you know, because old girl gave me that writing tip, and they made sure to have her, like, break the fourth wall and be like, save your game. Like, I figured that's what they were trying to tell me right there. Like, don't fuck up. I mean, I did save it. I doubt I'm going to go back and load those saves. Not right now, because, you know, it's my first playthrough, playing blind. I just need to go with what I go with it. But, you know, if I decide it's something I want to revisit, I guess I could do that. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something. Yeah, you should actually go after her, probably, and call someone. I don't know who. There's wrong ways to go about this. Maybe Monica? Call Monica? Call Yuri? Call them all? We unite around her as her friend group? I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Kane! You're the first one here. Is the event in this room? Why is there no music also? Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that it's in the school and it's in our dorm, like in this room. I see. They kind of explained that. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like. I submitted it, so that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Dude, that's kind of a fucked up thing to say, considering yesterday she just admitted to you that she was depressed and she said she has a hard time finding a reason to get out of bed. And now you're like, that fucking dummy. Like, what are you talking about? Don't. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Oh. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. You should, kinda. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You still can, can't you? You should take a little responsibility for her, Kane. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? Shit. That makes me, again, why is there no music? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? You should take a little responsibility. After saying she should just try harder. Thanks, Monica. Yeah, Monica, why? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. MC from DDLC in the house. What's up? Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. This is my first playthrough. I would appreciate no spoilers, but I would love for you to sit and watch me either make the best or the worst choices. Regardless, thank you for stopping by. That's also the same person. Dog, I'm fucking giving the same speech. You're making me look silly. Now I look foolish. Okay. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. It's probably the lack of music. It's really setting the mood. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid on the desk. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is nearly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones that they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. I wonder if it's just prowl the DDLC tab with their 5 counts, just a vague post. Maybe they do just prowl. Okay. I mean, you know, I don't know. I've gone to some games I've liked before on Twitch just to see what people are up to, but you know. Anyway, oh, there's more of this. It's not just get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. I do what I know is best. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Before I listen to everything she said to me, I show you how much I love you. I finished writing this poem, but the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Kane? What's wrong? Nothing. What do you mean? No, I would literally be like, what the fuck is this? Did you not see this? This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written, but more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. I started to get a feeling. Oh my god. An exception has occurred? What? I have to get off this screen. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this could be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. Big sad. Oh my god. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted most out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. If only I had one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never. 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 Right. Okay. So I got some news. Okay. I'm ready for the news. I was able to hold back a stream of tears. Where's Pizer? Just kidding. Something might be in her head. I don't know. If you can believe it, that wasn't why the game is iconic. Honestly, I can't. I thought that was the big thing. Like I assumed. Holy shit. There's a little more here. Well, let me see if I can make out these words. I see an annoying girl running from... This is the same, but it's not gonna be her. God, please. God, please don't. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But yeah, we used to... Oh! Is that why it had... Oh, okay, however, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Morning's usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's always the anime club. It's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. That's rude. And then not. School day isn't ordinary as ever. It's over before I even know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Kane? Monica? Wait, how would you know her name? Oh, you would, because okay, you would know her name. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. Hey. Something's different about you. Was your bow in your hair always white? Am I just making shit up here? It's not important, I guess. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. He's going crazy playing a dating sim, guys. I kind of am. You know what? It didn't matter that I saved my games? All choices final. Oh my god. That's what you meant by that. What? I'm gonna end the stream here because I've been streaming for almost 4.5 hours now, and I feel like that's a decent spot to stop it. So, remember how you thought? Yeah, they didn't like that. What? Dude, that's crazy. I was like, well, I'll just save my game 3 times. Monica said. Yeah, I played a little more vague than Mr. Oh, what's gonna happen? But yeah, I wasn't kidding. Yeah, I mean, you know, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Don't load anything. Save one more time. Dude. Fucking wild. I mean, I'm excited to keep playing, you know? Like,